Alright guys, Marvel Rivals can be getting a new loot box system coming soon. Here it says in Season 4, the logic for the Mysteries Players component was reintroduced. Mysteries is a code name for loot boxes. Within this component, there are multiple references to mystery box logic, such as the cosmic mysteries number, and the box open history changes, which further confirms that it relates to the old loot box system. Now, if loot boxes were to come to the game, this is kind of how they would look right here. Now, let's say if they were in the game, I'm trying to see like would it be like different loot boxes? Would it be like rare, common, legendary boxes, or like would they all be the same? And also I'm curious, will you have to pay for them, or can you earn them through the battle pass or through challenges? Or can you do both? Now in my opinion, I think you should only be able to earn them through weekly challenges, daily challenges, event challenges, or through the battle pass. Kind of like what Overwatch does already. And I'm not comparing it to Overwatch, but I think that system right there would actually make more sense. And the reason why I study it is because I can see a whole lot of controversy coming around this topic if you pay for it. And some people don't want to pay for it. They rather have to earn it through challenges or through the battle pass. But in my opinion, I think they should have 3 different types of loot boxes: common, rare, and legendary. For common, you get something like a spray art emote. For the rare loot boxes, you get a gallery card or a recolor for your skin. And the legendary loot boxes, you get like a skin. That way people kind of have an idea on what to expect. Alright y'all, we have a look at the Season 4 battle pass skins. For the first skin, we got the Lunar Slow or Builds for Glow skin. Now this was a skin we seen last week. Now as you can see, she is covered in ice and fire. Now we do have an MVP animation of a Lunar Snow skin. Let's take a look at it. Now I do like how she walks all slow through the cave, all unbothered and untouched. So I do like how she has 3 powers. She got the Phoenix powers, her powers, and the Semio powers. Also, I did notice she was using Semio wings to fly. Now I'm curious, would it be like an emote in the game with it, or just on the MVP animation? And for our next skin, we had a Winter Soldier Winter Veil skin. Now to me, this skin just like a recolor in my opinion. But honestly, in my opinion, I wish she had his original skin from the movie Captain America the Winter Soldier, where he's wearing all black and got the mask on and the metal arm with the red star inside of it. Now I think that right there would be a cool outfit and it'll make him look way more menacing. And for our next skin, we got the Star-Lord Starlet's Outlaw skin. Now this skin right here is more of a Western theme, and I'm not a fan of other Western, but I have to say it does look pretty nice. To me, this skin is mixing the theme of space with the theme of the Western. And also, I believe this makes him the second character with like a Western outfit. The first one was Black Widow, and the third one should be an outfit for Hela whenever the outfit releases. Now we also have an MVP animation of this skin. Let's take a look at it. Now, I do love how he the spurs on his boot for the first frame, and he proceeds to use his rockets near his boots to let us know he's not an ordinary person from the Wild West. But I have to say, my favorite part of this animation is them making it like it's an old Western style standoff. Now for our next skin, we have a classic skin for Captain America called Captain America Golden Age. Now in my opinion, this skin right here should be like the first in the game. I think all the OG skins these characters have should ought to be in the game from day one, in my opinion. But also, this skin for Captain America will be free on the battle pass. And for our next skin, we got the Old Man Hawkeye skin. Now, I'm not sure what issue he's from, but I think I do remember seeing him in the What If TV show, if I'm not mistaken. To be honest, I was not expecting to bring the skin in the game. And considering how we got Old Man Hawkeye, I think we should get Old Man Logan as well. But maybe this is reach right now. Now for our next skin, we got the Doctor Strange Ultra Wonder skin. Now to me, this skin isn't the greatest, but I had to say it is decent at least. To me, the only part I like about the skin would be the boots he's wearing. But other than that, he does like a hologram or some kind of ghost. Now for our second skin, we got the Phoenix Dark Phoenix skin. Now to say, the red she's wearing, I like how it contrasts with the flames she's wearing. I don't think which was the flame she had on was like a little bit more brighter. And I do wish she had some flames on her face. Now for our next skin, we got the Loki Immortal Firebird skin. Now this skin right here, it doesn't have anything to do with Phoenix, but it does look like. Now I did notice that he has talons on his feet. Now I have to say it's pretty unique right there, in my opinion. Now for our next skin, we had the Trial of Magneto skin. And also, this is the OG skin, so this skin and the Captain America skin will both be free on the battle pass. Also, I wanted to say, I do love the giant M on his chest. It's screaming, I am Magneto. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but this skin appears in the Uncanny X-Men, the Trial of Magneto issue. Now I do love how they got a common skin in the game. I think they should have more common skins coming to the game. Now for our last skin, we had the Moon Knight Mega skin. Now in my opinion, I like how he has the blades on like the back of his wrist. And also, I do like how his shoulders is shaped like a crescent moon. But for looking at all these outfits, I have to say that Magneto skin is my favorite outfit so far. But also, comment below, let me know your favorite skin in the game. I'd love to hear it. Now for our next topic, Rogue and Gambit were teased for Season 5. But here it says, if you play the cards right and don't drain every last bit of your life force, I might make an appearance at your next tournament myself. I have to say, this line right here is strongly hinting towards them. I mean, don't mean they don't come, but still, there's a strong hint. Because, for example, we know Gambit use cards, and Rogue can drain people life force. But I'm curious on how their roles are going to work in the game. I think Gambit will be probably DPS, and Rogue probably a support. I could be wrong. Maybe Gambit might be a Vanguard. Alright guys, for our next news, we got some brand new hero balance adjustments. For the Vanguards, we have Captain America. It says, Captain America cap damage output is getting a slight downgrade. It says they remove team up anchor bonus. 5% damage boost. And for Doctor Strange, it says they reduce the Maelstrom of Madness cooldown from 8 seconds to 6 seconds, and they reduce the base health from 600 to 575. Now for Emma Frost, it says they increase Diamond Form cooldown from 15 seconds to 18 seconds, and they also reduce telepathic pulse energy gain when hitting shields from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. But for Penny Parker, it says Spider Draw new effect now slow hit enemies by 8% for 2 seconds. Each hit stacks the effect and resets the slow period, stacking up to 40%. And they also reduce the Spider Draw release interval during awesome ability from 0.7 seconds to 0.5 seconds. Now for Thor, it says they increase the movement speed during his awesome ability from 600 to 700. And it also says after he lands his awesome ability, he stuns surrounding enemies for 1 second. Getting to the duelist, for Black Panther, it says they reduce his bonus health gained when striking vibranium marked enemies with Spirit Brand from 30 to 25. And they also reduce the base health from 300 to 275. Uncle Blade, it says they increase his ancestral sword damage per single slash from 22 to 24. And for Magic, it says they remove the team up anchor bonus 50% damage boost. And they also reduce the charge time required for Magic slash maximum damage from 1.8 seconds to 1.2 seconds. And for Magic slash new effect, it says projectiles cannot pierce enemies and reduce stubborn disc cooldown by 1 second per enemy pierced. And for Magic, they also increase their soul sword damage from 65 to 75. And they also increase their Eldritch real damage from 45 to 50. And they also increase the Demon Rage damage per hit from 18 to 20. And they increase the melee normal attack damage from 30 to 40. And it said during Dark Child, which is an awesome ability, they increase Eldritch World single hit damage from 35 to 45, and Umbral incursion damage from 135 to 140. It seems like Magic has gotten a huge buff. Now, if you guys go in the game and get one shot by Magic, this is why. Now for Moon Knight, it says Moonblade can now hold the 2 charges, each taking 6 seconds to recharge. Now for Psylocke, it says they decrease the retrieve damage of winged shurikens per hit from 12 to 8. Now for Scarlet Witch, it says she cannot be healed by teammates during basic projection. And it also says they increase her reality erasure damage from 800 to the max damage. And for a new effect, it says she now pulls nearby enemies within a 15-mile radius during a cast charge. It says the max pull speed is up to 2.4 meters per second. And for Squirrel Girl, it says they reduce burst acorn damage from 110 to 100. And they also increase the hit damage of Squirrel Blockade from 35 to 50. And it also says they increase Manimal Bond cooldown from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Now for Winter Soldier, it says Trooper Fist new effect. The second strike now applies a 1 second debuff to enemies hit, preventing them from using mobility abilities. Now getting towards the strategies, for Invisible Woman, it says they increase Swoop Slow effect to enemies passing through Guardian Shield from 30% to 35%, and also increase the Invisible Boundary awesome ability healing per second from 165 to 180. And for a new effect, it says she now slows enemies with the range by 20%. Now for Jeff the Landshark, it says the each Jeff awesome ability now leaves an 8 meter radius healing pool at the point of activation that heals allies with the range by 100 per second, and the healing pool only lasts for 8 seconds. Now for Loki, it says they reduce illusion damage and healing ratio from 100% to 80%. Also for Loki, it says they reduce the God of Mischief awesome ability shapeshift period from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. And for Luna Snow, it says they reduce the fate of both worlds awesome ability duration from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. Now for Mantis, it says she got a movement boost from Nature's Favor. It now decays to 0 over 2 seconds after being hit, instead of instantly disappearing. Now for Ultron, it says he does 125% damage to bonus health. Now that's gonna be all the patch notes for today, but feel free to let me know your opinions on these patch notes. Like, do y'all think any character too overpowered? I mean, we know Magic gonna be overpowered, so I'm guessing Magic can be the meta this season.